Good morning, students. Last class we have seen Vogel's approximation method. Only one problem we have seen. In this class we are going to see two problems. Just recall the Vogel's approximation method. First you have to check whether the total demand is equal to total supply or not. In the next step you have to find the penalty value. For each row and each column, take the two smallest element, find the difference and enter in the right hand side and bottom of the matrix. You have to choose the maximum penalty. Suppose this penalty lies in row penalty, means you have to go for that row, or column penalty means you have to choose the column. In that row or column you have to choose the smallest element. Compare the demand value and supply value. Allocate the value in that cell. You just cancel that row or column and adjust the value of demand or supply. In the next step again you have to find the penalty value for each row and each column. You have to go for step by step. In final you have the result. So we have to go with the problem. For this problem you have to check the total demand is equal to total supply or not. Total demand is equal to 30 plus 50 plus 20, that is equal to 100. Total supply is equal to 20 plus 40 plus 30 plus 10, that is also 100. So both the value will be equal. So this is balanced transportation problem. We have to move with the solution. So for this we have to draw the matrix. Write the cost values. One, 2, 1, 4, 3, 3, 2, 1, 4, 2, 5, 9. The demand values are 30, 50, 20. Supply values are 20, 40, 30, 10. For the first row, the smallest two value is 1 and 1. So the penalty value will be 0. For the next row, 2 and 1. So the difference is 1. For the third row, the smallest two value is 4 and 2. So the difference is 2. For the first column, smallest two element is 1 and 3. So the difference is 2. Second column 2 and 2. So the difference is 0. For the third column 1 and 2. So the difference is 1. For the fourth column 4 and 1. So the difference is 3. Here the maximum penalty is 3. So you have to go with that fourth column. So in this fourth column, the smallest element is 1. So for this, comparing demand value and supply value, the smallest value is 10. So you have to just allocate here. You have to just cancel this column. You have to adjust the value of demand. Again you have to go for the penalty value. For the first row 1 and 1, 0. Second row 3 and 2, the difference is 1. Third row 4 and 2, so the difference is 2. Column wise 1 and 3, so 2, 2, 2, 0, 2 and 1, so 1. For this column you have to put dash. For here the maximum penalty is 2. For here this will be lies in the third place, this will be lies in the first place. So you have to choose this 2. So you have to come with the first column. For the first column the smallest element is 1. Comparing demand value and supply value, the smallest value is 20. So again you have to cancel this column. This will be reduced to 10. Again we have to come with the penalty value. 2 and 1, 1. 3 and 2, difference 1. 2 and 5, the difference is 3. For this you have to put dash. 2 and 2, 0. 2 and 1, the difference is 1. For this you have to put dash. So for here the maximum penalty is 3. So we have to come with the third row. For here the smallest element is 2. Comparing demand and supply value, you have to allocate 20 here. So you have to just cancel this row. This will be reduced to 20. The next you have to come with the next penalty. So for here two and 1, so the difference is 1. 3 and 2, the difference is 1. For here you have to put dash. For this dash 2 and 3, so 1. 2 and 1, 1. You have to put dash. So all over 1 is the penalty. So you have to go with the first one. So for 2 and 1, 1 is the smallest element. So comparing with the 10 and 30, the 10 you have to allocate here. So this row will be cancelled. This will be 20. Again we have only 2 elements. So from these 2 elements, the smallest element is 2. So comparing demand and supply, you have to allocate 20 here. You have to cancel this column. This will be reduced to 20. In final we have only one cell. The demand value as well as the supply value will be equal. So you have to just allocate 20 here. You have to cancel both row as well as column. So finally we have to find out the transportation cost. That is equal to 1 into 20 plus 1 into 10 plus 3 into 20 plus 2 into 20 plus 1 into 10 plus 2 into 20. That is equal to 20 plus 10 plus 60 plus 40 plus 10 plus 40. So in final we get rupees 180. That is your transportation cost. To the next example. For this example is also we have to find out the total demand is equal to total supply or not. So total supply is equal to 100 plus 250 plus 150, that is equal to 500. Total demand is equal to 90 plus 160 plus 200 plus 50, that is also 500. So both the values will be equal. So this is balanced transportation problem. So we have to move with the solution. You just write the cost values: 30, 25, 40, 20, 29, 26, 35, 40, 31, 33, 37, 30. Supply values are 100, 250, 150. Demand values are 90, 160, 250. So first we have to find out the penalty values. For the first row, the smallest two element is 20 and 25. So the difference is 5. The next row, 29 and 26. So the difference is 3. For the next one, 31 and 30. So the difference is 1. For the column wise, first column 29 and 30. So the difference is 1. For the next column 25 and 26. The difference is 1. The next column 35 and 37. So the difference is 2. For the next column 20 and 30, so the difference is 10. So for here the maximum penalty is 10. So you have to choose that fourth column. In that fourth column, the smallest value is 20. So you have to compare with demand and supply value. So you have to allocate 50 here. You have to just strike out this column. This will be reduced to 50. So again you have to come with the penalty value. For the first row, 25 and 30. So the difference is 5. Second row, 29 and 26. So the difference is 3. Third row, 31 and 33. So the difference is 2. Similarly, column wise, the first column, 30 and 29. So difference is 1. 25, 26, difference 1. 35, 37. So difference is 2. For this you have to put dash. For here the maximum penalty is 5. So you have to come with this one. For the first row, the smallest value is 25. So here you have to compare with the demand value and supply value. So 50 here. So you have to cancel this row. This will be reduced to 110. Again you have to find out the penalty value. For the first row you have to put dash. For the second row, 29, 26, difference 3. 31, 33, difference is 2. Here 29 and 31, so difference is 2. 26 and 33, so the difference is 9. 7. 35 and 37, so 2. For this you have to put dash. For here the maximum penalty is 7. So you have to choose this one. For here the smallest value is 26. So 26 means you have to compare with 110 and 250. So 110 will be here. So this column will be cancelled. This will be reduced to 140. So for the next penalty, this will be dash. For this 29 and 35, the difference is 6. 31 and 37, here is also the difference is 6. 29 and 31, 2. For this you have to put dash. 35 and 37, 2. For this also dash. So 6 is the maximum penalty. So you have to choose the first 6. For this you have to compare the demand and supply. First you have to choose the smallest value is 29. So for the 29, 90 and 140. So you have to write 90 here. So you have to cancel this column. This will be reduced to 50. So in final we have only 2 elements. So first you have to come with 35. So 35 means this will be 50. So 50 you have to occupy here. So this will be cancelled. This will be reduced to 150. In final we have only one cell and both the demand and supply value will be equal. So you have to just allocate 150 here. You have to cancel both row as well as column. So finally you have to find out the transportation cost. So transportation cost is equal to (25) into 50 plus 29 into 90 plus 20 into 50 plus 26 into 110 plus 35 into 50 plus 37 into 150. Finally you get 15,020 rupees. That is your transportation cost. I will give 2 homework sum. So students, kindly do these 2. Then only this method will be clear. In case you have any doubt, means ask me. In the next class we have to move with the next type, that is unbalanced transportation problem. I hope you are all cleared with balanced transportation problem for these 5 methods. Thank you.